Hi there, welcome to today's video blog, and today I want to share with you a little bit about search engine optimization on LinkedIn. So I don't know about you, but one of the things I find when I'm out working with people is they will often have really low numbers on how visible they are. So I'll have a look at their profile, I'll have a look at the back end. You might see that back end area that says how many people viewed your profile and things like that. And it could be quite low. Now, not that you want to be, saying, oh, look at me, I'm so good, but it's more one of those things that there are customers out there trying to find you. And their problem is when they're trying to find you, they're typing in the words in Google, or they could be typing them in LinkedIn. So let's say, for example, if I'm looking for a leadership expert in Sydney or a communications consultant, Melbourne, and so those keywords that they're typing into Google could also be used in your LinkedIn profile to help you turn up in those search results. So, and a lot of clients I find when I work with them don't realise that LinkedIn first and foremost is a search engine. So whilst you might just upload your resume and put content in, the reality is that could be even doing you damage because you're turning up for the wrong search results even. And so that doesn't work for your ideal client either. So there are people out there trying to find you. We've just got to make it super easy. So there are 5 areas of your LinkedIn profile that will form part of the search algorithm. LinkedIn have never shared what that algorithm is, but we have literally written thousands of profiles, and we can see that from those profiles and the amount of testing that we've done, that we can see that those profiles really turn up in those search engines. So the first part of your profile is your title, and your title has 120 characters in it. So one of the mistakes I see is titles have, director of X company. Now somebody's not going to search for that word. So you have to make sure that your title has the words based on what your customer would type in. So it might be graphic designer, Brisbane, or something like that. So that's the first one. The second one is your summary, and your summary has 2,000 characters that can be used. So that's quite a lot. So when I look at profiles, I find that they're generally a little bit short, or the content is way too verbose and not sharp enough on the keywords that a customer would be looking for. So that's the second one in your summary. The third one is your employment history. So each of your roles in your employment history holds the space for 2,000 characters, and each of those spaces can be used to put those keywords in. So make sure you use those. So it's your employment history. The fourth one is your skills and experience, which is what we would call your endorsements. Now, you might be finding, or you find people are endorsing you and you're going, what are you endorsing me for? I've never even met you. What are you endorsing me for? I think when I set up my profile, I was being endorsed for Microsoft Excel. Now, anyone that knows me, I certainly am not a guru at Microsoft Excel. Don't give me pivot tables ever. But it was one of my endorsements on my profile, and it was really high. So you have the ability to take control of those. You don't have to have the endorsements on there that you're given. You can take control of those. And if you are endorsed, or you've had enough people voting to say, yes, you have that skill, then you turn up in that search result. So make sure that you take control of your endorsements, or that skills and expertise area, because if you don't, then you're going to be turning up in the wrong search results, or you're not going to be turning up in the right ones because those are too strong with the wrong words. So get the right words in there. And so the final area where your profile is search engine optimized is your recommendations area. And this is the area where you might have customers endorse you, they might write a testimonial, or it could feel like a reference area where people you have worked with have kind of written you a reference, but it's on your profile. So that area, if they've put the keywords in there that you want to be found for, so graphic designer, Brisbane, or leadership expert, or whatever that might be, those keywords are going to support your search results. So if you haven't already got those, you might want to start to do some work on asking people for some recommendations, but supply them the words that you would like to be found for. So those 5 areas, number 1 is your title, the second is your summary, The third is your skills and experience. The fourth one is your recommendations, and the fifth one is your employment history. So if you can make sure your keywords are in all those areas of your profile, then you're going to make it really easy for somebody to find you. So I hope that's helpful. I really look forward to seeing you on the next video blog. And in the meantime, if you want to find out more about how to grow your LinkedIn profile and connect with your ideal clients, you can download my book, Connect, How to Leverage Your Profile in Less than 7 minutes a Day. You'll see the link there. So I look forward to seeing you next time.